things that I have read. So I'm going through it, and lo and behold,
Martin Luther King.
look who I run across.
Dr. King.
Dr. King in it. Mm-hmm. And I'm reading his biography and stuff like this here, you know. And then to their culture, you know, that's why I say we have that big war party system. It's because now they know how to tell us from them.
Yeah, Democrats from Republicans.
Us from them.
Yeah, Democrats from Republicans.
Excuse me, I don't necessarily agree with that.
Well,
but of course that's to suffer.
No.
Mm-hmm.
You know, to allow people to suffer. You know, you're throwing people.
The me. Mm-hmm. Okay? Because they don't understand the challenges, the things that we face. Okay? And that's what people have to understand. And Wallace, that's why I say every day, in order to bring about changes, people need to stop sleeping. Answer the phone.
yeah,
People need to stop sleeping. Answer the phone.
yeah. Let me go to the phone line. Good morning, caller. Welcome to the Community Matters Show.
Good morning, Brother Wallace, you, Brother Mike, and you, Brother Oscar. Y'all bring that's some self-examination we have to have. One Roberts, right here out of Lafayette, who constructed this stuff. And he's been doing that for a long time, getting it ready. You got to ask ourselves, we are under an illusion that we're going to be inclusive of the United States. No. And so we need to ask that question. We got to do some self-examination. They said in that article, go read this in the Louisiana Illuminator, that he never wanted to mention did away with his colleague, Representative Cleo Fields' map. And it's an interesting article to show that it wasn't about it wasn't about so much about not the Democrat. We don't want no Democrats in there. It's all about black folks being a member of the Democratic Party, and they do not want black folks to have any sense of having any power in this governing body. So just wanted to bring up a couple of things, man. Thank you guys for hearing me out. I really appreciate
What we need to say.
The freedom of speech.
Yeah, what we need to say.
The freedom of speech.
Yeah. But anyway, they got a lot of people, you know, say the Bible was written by man, this was written by man.
They be told they be sold a dream that that's really untrue.
They listen to push out of that. Yeah. Tell me it's not. Tell me it's not the basics.
Yes, it is.
You know?
But, you know, Wallace.
That's why I could say.
Tell you, Mike, I'm very upset with $1 million of whose money?
Right? How do you have money for war, but you can't feed the poor?
You got people following this nonsense. You got people following this nonsense. It's nonsense. It's what it is.
And it is, but prior to your presidents are living their lives like you don't matter, or living their lives like you don't matter.
Yeah. What color? America was built on different nationality of people.
All of us.
Okay.
All of us. Not just the blacks build it. From what
Trump was running for office, Brown, right? Right? Is running for the governor of Florida. Mm-hmm. That most people don't know.
Okay.
Right? So, and by all means, because Donald Trump lives where?
In Florida.
He's probably going to win the governorship of Florida, right? But he is one of those people that is a black Republican, right? Who thinks that black folks, in my opinion, don't matter. Yeah. But you know, people will stay in the lane that they know, right? So he's going to stay on that black Republican road, and of course they're going to get passed in these last 6 months, right? So they're kissing the ring. They've kissed the ring, and then you got these black Republicans who are saying, you know, I understand they have issues with certain democratic issues.
to praise.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And, you know, this man is literally, he needs psychiatric treatment.
He is what he is because he's always had that spoon in his mouth. So
I don't think it's a dope.
Man, listen.
That's what's happening.
Listen, he has put gatekeepers on the ready, right? That's why all his cabinet members have money, right? They don't understand poverty. They don't.
If they had gas war, they would have gas war at different stations. And each one of them had different prices. So you'd ride down the boulevard, and each one of them had different prices. So you'd ride down the boulevard, look at one price, then you'd ride back and pick the.
Which one was the price?
The biggest thing today is right now with big time money people, right? SpaceX. You know what that is?
Yeah.
That's Elon Musk.
Elon Musk.
So far, I'm telling you right now, the market cap is at $2.16 trillion. They made over $2 trillion today.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Elon Musk is now a trillionaire because of today.
Yeah.
Right? And he was the one that was doing what? Supposedly heading up Doge,
Yeah.
getting all.
Barack Obama was from Hawaii.
Okay, but where did Trump say he was from? Africa?
Africa, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And he shouldn't be running for, he shouldn't be president, whatever.
Yeah.
Well, why isn't he saying these things about Hilton, who he is backing, by the way?
Because they're close to him.
Backing, by the way.
Because they're close to him.
Because they're white.
No,
Finding them out.
the way he wants, not the way that man wants you to live, but the way he is.
Now you got to learn yours.
Yeah.
You know.
You know, and people, white folks wonder why, you know, we always say, oh, it's a racial thing or it's a racist thing.
It is.
They wonder why we think the way we think.
Everything.
So so when people listen to this, no, we're not.
No, we telling the
I
truth.
want people to understand the plight of the black and brown people.
Yes.
Right to Black Wall Street.
And what happened?
To Black Wall Street.
And what and who destroyed and who destroyed? Let's hit the nail on the head. Let's hit the nail on the head. White corporate America and white supremacists destroyed America and white supremacists destroyed the Black Wall Street. That's what we have to do.
So
Be smart and teach them how to survive.
you know, there's a, you know, I got a, I'll let the caller go and answer.
We got a call.
Good morning, caller. Welcome to the Community Matters.
I purposely was at an athletic function.
Okay.
And this is one of the things that I talk to our kids about all the time. You know, if you see the tension is starting to build, walk away from it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we mentored. I was part of a mentoring group this last week, and I was talking last week, and I was talking to a young man. And once I punched this person for stepping on my foot, I said, "After you punch him, what happens, person?"
Mm-hmm.
And that's the end of it.
No.
He didn't think past what am I gonna do if I hit him.
Yeah, you got consequences and repercussion.
Never crossed his mind, so he could not get past the once I hit him, right? So I go back to this young man. I said, you know, I don't know if he initially thought, well, I'm going to part that the jury, right? What caused the argument? Oh, being under a tent. What about the tent? Well, you can't stand under the tent. Okay, you know what? Maybe people say that I'm soft or whatever. You know what? Okay, I'm out of here. Mm-hmm. I'm leaving because I'm not going to be somewhere that I'm not wanted. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So I'm in the mindset of walk away. Some people say I'm not walking away, but look what happened now that you did not walk away. Yeah. You got 35 years. Some people say he should not have to have walked. Okay, well, that's fine. But look where he's at now, 35 years, stabbing a young man in the heart. Yeah. I'm not saying that his fault. I'm not saying it was the other person's fault. I'm just saying think about the consequences
consequences
before you act.
at the end.
At the
At the
end,
end.
because like this young man, he didn't get past the once he punched a guy.
He stabbed him.
No, I'm talking about the young man that I spoke to last
Okay,
weekend.
okay, all right.
He couldn't get past once he threw a punch.
Yeah, always understand. A lot of times, Mike, our young kids today is disenfranchised. And let me say, let me
Come
say
on,
what
we
I
ain't
mean.
got that much time left.
We got some parents turn their children's wrong into right. So by doing that, Mike, we disenfranchising our kids. Sometimes we got to make our kids understand that wrong is wrong
And right is right.
and right is right.
Yeah, and I know the question that Brother Jay is asking me. I just thought about it in a different way when I learned about the whole thing. I thought about it in a different light. That's why, I said, we have to think sometimes before we act.
That's right.
Yeah.
And not have the mentality of you're not gonna run me off. Sometimes the best thing to do is to walk off to live another day, but come back and be a bigger person and a better person. Because I say, use that anger to better yourself to where now. And I ask kids, 30 years. Well, I'll go back. Go ahead, answer the question.
Good morning, caller. Welcome to the Community Matters Show.
Good morning, guys. A great show like every Friday. About the guy got that 35 or 30 years in Texas. They never said the whole, what was really happening. All they focus on like a black and a white issue. Blacks and nothing gonna be said. Kill one white person and everybody speaks out. Don Landry is running for
Re-election.
again for DA. When that black guy sold that fentanyl to the little white girl and she died.
Love to make a baby.
What kind of baby to love to make? A baby that don't make sense.
Yeah.
Okay, a baby that don't understand.
Okay, we got 3 minutes. Mike, you want to go first, or Oscar?
No, I'll go first. I want to thank the listeners and the viewers for putting up with us today. But I want to thank you for tuning in and taking in the information that we're bringing to you. Like I said earlier, the Community Matters Show, we're going to bring to you issues that's affecting our community. And I want to thank the Wallace and Oscar for allowing me to be here in this chair, because it's really fulfilling for me to pass on some of the information that I think that needs to be passed on.
Yes.
Come on, Oscar.
Don't forget. June 20th. I want y'all to go to Clifford Road and support these young ladies, and support the black farmers, y'all. Because only we gotta bring their food into instead of going to the Rosses and the stores. Let's go get the food direct from them.
Yeah. I want to thank everybody for allowing us to come into their eyes, to their ears, to their heart, and to their home. Also I want to remind you guys that one of my co-hosts got a podcast that's called Red Mean Go. Y'all got to stay tuned for him on that, because he bring in very good topics, very good inspiration. And I want to thank him for allowing me to come on with him on this Red Mean Go podcast. He don't like to mention it,
yes.
Look like, because he's not really ready. Every time he go in there, he come in there, and I keep telling him, man, just take your time. You coming. And a couple of hours later, he called me and tell me he got it.
Don't forget, early voting has started, y'all.
Oh, yeah, early voting.
We got to get that out. Early voting has started. So please, y'all, if you have time, go out and early vote.
Well, you don't have time, because you got 7 days to early vote.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
And election day is the last day to vote.
Yes.
Come on, y'all. Let's get with the program.
All right.
All right. Thank y'all.
Thank you guys for watching.